What follows is exactly what happened on YouTube Live and on Zoom this morning. All right. Pushing against the overnight trend line. If I had to draw a trend line from the overnight session, I like to do that. It would have to be a downward sloping one. Remember, yesterday's session is nothing more than part of the overnight session. It means absolutely nothing. I am still long from battle plan 2. I went long down here. I've now set my stop at 10 points, so I'm capturing at least 10 points of this move. It's up 30 points at this time. Bears control, longs are counter, small if at all. You know what? Let's capture half the distance because I am counter. So that put it somewhere about right here. Yeah, it got close, didn't it? I was thinking about that. I mean, people who didn't do the first ladder, like I know they're going to have entries there and it just didn't pull back enough. Yep, I thought about that. I was like, oh man, it got so close. Then you got this gift of a beautiful move. This is where I went long, by the way. And Scott, if you came in late, one of the things I pointed out on the battle plan, it made it to target. And notice I didn't have the move going much further to the north because we're so counter. So certainly made it to target. So that one will count for 30 points for the battle plan. It would be weird that London doesn't grab Asia session, Asia high. So it is the first day after a long holiday. It is typically not the greatest trading conditions. And the first two candles are 15-point candles. Blood on the chart, blood on the chart. That's what I was checking. You know, one of the things that I said last week, and it's really true, when bears control, that doesn't mean you need to short. You want to be real careful with that, especially when one of the battle plan trades to the north activated beautifully and we're getting some nice strong laddering. Want to be real careful with thinking you got to go short. If you do it strategically and be a professional trader, know where you're wrong. Very nice. Almost a 50 pointer. All right, I'm gonna keep with the theme of capturing half the move. So we have not taken the Asia high yet, but you do have 15-point candles. Core strategy would say we got to wait till it bounces off 2 levels without another 15-point candle. 15-point candle lands is real difficult. ES is Doomslayer. ES is much better behaved. If you go to microstrader.com, you'll see an article there, why ES not NQ. ES provides you plenty of beautiful opportunities to trade. And the key is can you not trade in between setups? That's really the biggest key, no matter what you trade. All right, let's zoom out just a little bit. I'm going to go to a 5-minute chart. If you got long in battle plan 2, I would be capturing at least 50% of this move. Bears do still control. We are under the bull bear line. I didn't move the bull bear line this week, by the way. I thought it was properly placed. And we're under the 2026 opening price. So longs are counter, in my opinion. Those words don't come out of my mouth easily because usually it's shorts or counter. I think it matched the Asia high. Big candles, big candles. Keeps retesting this strong level here. Can it clear it? I mean, I don't know. Bears control. I mean, if they want to slam it down, they're going to slam it down. All right, be careful. Bears control. We are in big candle land. I'm still capturing 50% of the move. If it gets me out, I'll beg for us to go further down. My goodness, these are big candles. But I would say, okay, to go back to the big candle, I would say it bounced off the first level. So it bounced off the Asia. So there's bounce number 1. We need a second bounce now without a new 15-point candle. That could easily be the opening. Could come to the opening and give a nice bounce. I would count that as bounce number 2. Yep, it's about to become a 15-point candle, and that starts all back over. And those rules are for your safety. That's what those are. Like there's another 15-point candle. Our rules in general says you get 3 15-point candles, just close your platform and walk. This is an elevated risk environment. Our system does amazingly well in rational price action. You've hit a point now. I believe we're in irrational price action. I mean, we're not ending Zoom or anything over it, but you are in irrational price action. Your platform should be closed, my humble opinion. If you were long, this move probably is going to get you out. I mean, it's almost about to get me out at half the move, which would be 24 points, which is cool. At one point, it was up 50. Unfortunately, my stop is right in front of the opening, or right at the opening. So we'll see what happens. So bears control, longs are counter, small if at all. ATR is hitting 8 with 3 15-point candles. You are in a dangerous trading environment. Be careful. I'd rather see us come on down to this strong level. So that's where I'm looking for price to go now. It made it to target. I cannot be disappointed with Battle Plan 2. It did beautiful. It actually went more than the target. Now, though, I want something further down. If you took that opening with your stop just under the low, go ahead and move it to break even, remove your hands, and let it go. This is why I didn't really like my stop right there at the opening, but I was just following at 50%, and I believe it was the right call. So if we had not had a 15-point bounce here, we would consider that as a 15-point candle. We would consider that the second bounce off the Asian, off the opening. I would do it if it made it to the bottom of Battle Plan 2. So, you know, this is the region we're looking for here for price to get to. It did it, but if it came down here to this low, I would watch that again. So, yeah, I would. But I really wouldn't want it to take this low by 1 tick as an example. Let's go ahead and give a strong push there and at least come to the strong level, if not just underneath it. So we'll see. All right, another 15-point candle. Danger zone. You do not have to trade this. If you're green, just close your platform and walk. You did good. You're done. You don't need any more. You don't need any more. If you haven't taken a trade yet, congratulations. So I would like to see us come to somewhere new now. Bears control. Longs are counter, small if at all. Look at that wick on a 30-minute chart. Wow. Let's just hang out. We got another hour and 10 minutes. We don't have to enter a trade in the next 30 minutes. Refresh your beverage. Let's see if we can get something new. Now I want to see something new. Come on down to the next strong level. Wow. More 15-point candles. Bears control. Longs are counter, small if at all. Never making things worse. Our goal is to at least come to the next strong level. See if we can reactivate Battle Plan 2. At this point, how glad am I captured 50% of the move while being counter. Very happy about that. Come on down to the magnet. 15-point candles, blood on the chart. When we got those first two 15-point candles to the north, we said dangerous price action. Wait for it to bounce off 2 levels before you trade again. Those rules exist for your safety. And as you can tell, fantastic rule. Rarely violating that rule works to your benefit. So note we were only looking for longs on this move here. And then once we pulled back in and got another 15-point candle, we're standing down. We're looking for price to come to this strong level. Might even have a beautiful bounce off of that. So trade accordingly or not trade. So the next step for us is to see what happens here. All right, another 15-point candle coming right into the strong level. All right, so if you took the speculator special long, I actually gave 2 last night, which is unusual. 69.02 short small and 68.96, which is this strong level long. Make sure that you don't allow that to go negative now. And that's our first bounce. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? My goodness, that's beautiful. All right, we're going to see if this is the first ladder here. Nice bounce off our strong level. Is this going to be the first ladder in this zone here? I'd like to see it not go below here. I'd like to see it stay above and come challenge this next. Bears control. So that's as low as I'd like to see price go. And then we get up. Beautiful. We'd like to see something like this. If you're long, lock some profit here. I'm long 04. I took that first ladder right where I said I don't want price to go underneath here because of this beautiful bounce here to perfection. I took the first ladder, and now I'm going to keep my stop at 1 tick, and I will treat this as a lotto runner this time. I probably won't follow it 50%. So we'll see how that works. All right. So it made it to the first objective, which was the top of the strong range. Now I'd like to see it not get below here and pop above. Okay, ideally, let's come into here, push back in. If you wanted to take a long off the top of that range, longs are counter, small if at all, never making things worse. Okay, if you took that long, don't let it go against you now. Beautiful bounce. Will it follow through? I have no clue. I just know I can't let it hurt me. That's what I know. I am long at the bottom of this range with a 1 point stop loss. I'm going to give the bottom of this range. Okay, thank you. I know I'm going to move my stop to break even, and it got me out. Man, when something's up 4 points, it's hard to let that thing come back and go against you. So I just don't, especially when I'm counter. When I'm counter, I take a lot of break even trades, but when you're right, it bounces beautifully. All right, back to closing my platform. So this strong level is obviously very important. We know that because of the beautiful touch and go. Okay. The reclaim of this will be important as well. Okay. Because of this beautiful bounce off here, you should note to yourself that's an important strong level. The reclaim of that will be important as well now. That was a strong reclaim. Notice the bounce here, multiple bounces here, and then a strong reclaim. That's an important level. All right, what's going to happen off the retest of this strong level? Bears control. Bears control. What's going to happen here? A little bit of an important moment, in my opinion. If you took that long, be protective. We ideally would like to see this fair value gap stay open. So if you're long, put your stop at break even or just a paper cut stop loss. It's probably going to come and get it because we're a counter. But if that's going to be that last little movement low, in fact, I think you could even move your stop just 2 or 3 points underneath it as a paper cut stop. It's probably worthy of having a 2 or 3 point stop loss at this trade location with that strong of a reclaim of that level. We discuss how because of this move here, it proved this is an important level. We got underneath it and we're tapping it, then fair value gap back over it. The reclaim of this is going to be an important level. I mean, I didn't know that was going to happen the next 1 minute. 20 minutes left. If you're green, prioritize green over more. All right. It made a new low. This is where, if you're interested in getting long, it made a tiny little new low.
No level.
Recaptured this strong level.
Make price come to you. No prediction trading. What are the break levels telling you?
Bears control, longs are counter, small if at all. I am long. Come on, you got to stay above it. You got to stay above it. You got to stay above it. Got to stay above it. Come on. Bulls, are you not going to come alive? Bears control. Shorts are count. Longs are counter. See, I'm so used to not even saying that. Strong level is proven to be very important, how it taps both sides of it beautifully. Next battle plan trade is here. Such a pivotal level. Oh, my goodness. Once again, this strong level is proven to be very important. Bears can't seem to make a new low. That doesn't mean to go long. It's just something I'm noting. The strong level is obviously very important. Bulls would like to maintain above it. Nice, Jackie. Yeah, it's proven to be a really strong level here. A strong level. I'm actually the same, Jackie. I just believe it's too important of a level. So I got my long as well. I know it's riskier, but it's small. I'm green. It can't hurt me. Yeah, I'm long too, 96. Nice, Darren. Nice, Jackie. All right, my stop's now going to be at 1 tick. If you do get long, remember, follow at 50% or 60% or 30%. You pick what works for you. All right, so this is where the price action is as I'm finishing up the editing of this video. Several of us went long on the reclaim of this strong level that proved to be really important from this bounce. It went up, it came into here. When it came back in, we decided to set our stop at a 10 pointer. Well, it freaking got us at a 10 pointer, and then this thing eventually ran on. It just wasn't worth doing 3 contracts. I only did 1 contract. So did the other traders. So once you get this really nice move here, it was up 20 points. We decided to put our stop at 10. Well, that's where it got us and eventually ran on for a much larger move. But once again, we were looking for trades in the right places. We were looking for longs here according to our battle plan. Then we were looking for price to come to our deeper part of our battle plan. I was long here as well. And then once the strong level proved to be really strong, we were looking for longs here on the reclaim to go long. So we were certainly looking for the right trades in the right trade locations. We were trading this long. We stood down on this. I put the magnet here. As you saw, it made it to our magnet where we're looking to possibly re-engage in price. I was actually hoping price went a little bit lower to go to the next battle plan, number 3, but it didn't get there. We had to trade what was happening, not what we wanted to happen. Absolute fantastic day. Dangerous price action. You didn't have to trade today at all. If you took 0 trades, to me, you traded better than me. So that was how the day went. We'll do it again tomorrow. Remember, the battle plan will be published tonight. If you want to get tomorrow's entries tonight, check us out at microstrader.com and click battle plan.